Hi friends, this is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com, back again with another moment for chronic wellness. Thanks for being here. We are nearing the end of the month of May, and May is Myositis Awareness Month. And so today we are talking about inclusion body myositis, or now called sporadic inclusion body myositis, which is a mouthful, which typically affects people in their 50s and older, and oftentimes is hard to diagnose, is sometimes overlooked and considered to be aging, which it is not, is sometimes misdiagnosed as ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, is sometimes misdiagnosed as polymyositis, and is the only myositis that seems to affect more men than women. With all of the other inflammatory myopathies or myositises, more women than men are affected. And inclusion body myositis is also different in a couple of other ways. It is different in that it seems to impact the muscles that are furthest from the core. So we've talked about in dermatomyositis that the muscles that are closest into the core, so shoulders and quads and delts, all seem to be impacted first. With inclusion body myositis, it is oftentimes the hands, the muscles that activate your feet. So drop foot is typically a symptom, an early symptom perhaps of inclusion body myositis. Having difficulty swallowing, dysphagia, is sometimes something that gets drawn to people's attention. Stumbling or falling might be a reason somebody gets into the doctor because of inclusion body myositis. It eventually leads to larger muscle group atrophy, like the quads. What is also different about sporadic inclusion body myositis is that it is not relapsing remitting. It is just a continual, very slow, generally progressive development of the disease. What's also unique about it in relation to the other inflammatory myopathies is that we do not tend to see symmetry. So whereas talking about dermatomyositis or polymyositis, you see both sides of the body impacted in very similar ways, that all bets are off with that as it comes to inclusion body myositis. So it might be that your left foot is dropping, but you're not having difficulty with your right foot, or that you might be having difficulty with your right hand, but not your left. And so those are hallmarks of sporadic inclusion body myositis. So upping the game, y'all. We're learning about the myositises, and if you or someone you know or love is impacted by one of these, I would sure love to hear about your experiences, your comments, your questions, much appreciated and valued. And if you have not subscribed, I would be so grateful for your subscription wherever you are watching or listening to this. Until we're together again, I appreciate you spending some of your time and energy with me, and be well.